Welcome to the next standard banner featuring Bagpipe and Passenger. This is an interesting one to consider. If you find this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button, click the bell, and pass the video around. Also subscribe if you're new here. You can also join me on Twitch at twitch.tv/drvolk, and we have a new Discord server, links in the description below. We start with Bagpipe, the lane holding, enemy deleting, DP gifting, tier farming, charger vanguard. Bagpipe is one of the most impactful operators in the game. The harder the content, the greater that impact. In fact, in the hardest content, she's the most important operator you can have in your roster. Her first skill is nothing to dwell on. Instead, let's talk of her passives, the reason for her impact. The first increases her damage and lane holding prowess. Nice, but not mind blow. Passive 2, Military Tradition, holds all the magic. It increases the starting SP for all vanguards with Bagpipe in the squad. You don't even have to deploy her. That SP bonus means your flag bearers, like Myrtle, activate sooner, thus generate DP sooner, and the rest of your squad hits the ground sooner. It snowballs your deployment. However, for true maximum power, Bagpipe wants that fifth potential where this passive gives an additional 2 SP. That means near instant Myrtle flag raising. This passive is so strong in DP restricted content that no skill in the game approaches its value. If you care about high risk contingency contract, Bagpipe is a must-have. If there were such a thing as a ticket to give a 6-star max potential, Bagpipe would be the uncontested best choice for it. To add to her already critical passive, Bagpipe also deals considerable damage. It delivers in 2 forms. With skill 2, she strikes for decent burst every few seconds, enough to deal with a stream of weak to moderate enemies. Her module, recently released in Arknights China, gives her 2 DP on kill instead of 1, and she refunds her full cost on every retreat. So on top of the free SP she gives everyone, she also holds lane for you and grants even more DP. Should you need to hold against tougher enemies, her third skill, Locked Breech Burst, is your bet. This is more burst and survivability than skill 2, though on a longer charge. Bagpipe does the job of a vanguard and a guard all in one. Easy top tier unit. Alongside Bagpipe, we have Passenger, once considered the worst unit in the game. Well, worst 6-star I should say. He's still rather weak at the moment, but his future is promising. He is a chaincaster with a brief slow on each attack. Skill 1 is a simple set and forget ability providing a damage boost and longer slow. Not much to discuss. His passives are all about boosting his damage, particularly against higher HP enemies. Don't be fooled into thinking this equates to massive damage. He starts at such a low bar that every boost is a minor addition. The low base stats and damage penalty for each jump in the chain make the Chaincaster archetype inherently weak. Skill 2 has a longer range and strikes more enemies. Good if you happen to have a steady stream of enemies to kill. Damage doesn't impress though. His upcoming module is one of Passenger's future blessings. It reduces the damage penalty on each jump and extends his slow. With this module, he goes from the worst 6-star to an average one, and one of the best sources of slow in the game. There's more as we arrive at his third skill, Glorious Shards. This summons a lightning storm on the highest HP target range, usually the biggest threat. The storm is fast and moderately vicious. The duration is only 4 seconds on a 30-second charge. Not great, though it can hold 2 charges. That said, the range is wide and the slow is significant. This skill truly shines in the upcoming game mode Integrated Strategies 2, where Passenger is the strongest operator thanks to an item that gives 2 SP per hit. Each link in the chain is 2 SP, so he can spam that skill like it's the end times. If you want a god to carry you in that mode, then look no further. As for the 5 stars, we have Hung, Maya, and Istina. Hung, he's a healing defender, tankier than most for his archetype. He is one of the weaker healing defenders due to his need to take hits for skill recharge, which doesn't really go well with healing defenders. The best aspect of healing defenders is the constant stream of easy healing. Needing to tank as well to keep healing makes him far less usable. Honestly, 4-star Gummy is better. Maya, a great summoner with a focus on CC. Solid unit if you have her, which isn't difficult since she has the unique summon tag in recruitment. If you don't have her, there is the free scene as well, so it's not worth pulling just for Maya either. Istina used to be much more useful when her niche of dealing damage as a supporter was rare. Still works, but has fallen off. Overall, an underwhelming set of 5 stars. So, should you pull? That is a good question. At the very least, you should acquire Bagpipe one way or another. As for pulling proper on this banner, it depends whether you want the God of Integrated Strategies too as well. If so, then you'll want to consider pulling for the first 1 or 2 6 stars. Pull Passenger, buy Bagpipe. Easy. Pull Bagpipe first, then you can reassess what you have left to spare. The biggest factor against pulling, ironically, is the underwhelming slate of 5 stars. Maya is good, but she's one of the easiest 5-star recruits, and you can acquire Scene for free from the contingency contract store. Hung and Estina are amongst the weakest of their archetypes for their rarity. This means you'll likely be hoping for random off-banner 5 stars while pulling instead. My suggestion, should you wish to pull, is to wait until you're done with the current summer banner before you commit to this one. If the summer banner demands more pulls than expected, simply buy Bagpipe from the Gold Certificate store and leave Passenger for another time. This banner will be around for another week after Limited Chen disappears. Keep in mind, both of these operators are unlikely to reappear for another 6 months at least, but both will be available on the 6-star selector ticket in 3 months. Hope you found this useful. Like, share, and click the bell so you don't miss anything. Also subscribe if you haven't already. You can join me on Twitch at twitch.tv/drvolk, where I will be going live later today. And we have a new Discord server created by Nico and Uprising from the community. Links in the description below. And good luck with your pulls. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.